This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The IAAF World Junior Track and Field Championships are underway in Eugene, Oregon. Two Bahamians took part in the men's 110 hurdles earlier today. Up first was Xavier Coakley in Heat 1, Lane 1. He finished fourth in 14:01 and failed to move on. As for Kirk Lewis, he was in Heat 5, Lane 6. Lewis crossed the line third in 13.93, and that was good enough to secure a spot in tomorrow's semifinal round. Now, Lewis will run in the third and final heat out of Lane 1 at 8:49 p.m. local time here at home. He'll need to be in the top two in this heat or have one of the next two fastest times to move on to Thursday night's final. As for the men's open 100 meters, the Bahamas also with two runners there taking part earlier today. Cliff Recius was in Heat 3, Lane 1. He finished third in 10.60. That not good enough to move on. Keanu Pennerman also up in Heat 6, Lane 6, and he also crossed the line fourth in 10.57. That too not good enough to advance. Well, day 3 of the Caribbean Little League Baseball Tournament finished up in Grand Bahama. Grand Bahama won both games with a doubleheader, beating the U.S. Virgin Islands 3-2 and the Cayman Islands 13-2. Curacao hammered the Dominican Republic 14-2. Puerto Rico blanked Bonaire 20-0, while Freedom Farm and Aruba was rained out. That game has been rescheduled for 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, and barring a total collapse by Freedom Farm, they will enter the crossover playoffs on Thursday as the top team from Pool B. Now, Freedom Farm will need a win there and a win in the gold medal game on Friday to become the first Bahamian team ever to move on to the Little League World Series in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. The Roscoe Davies pitch will be buzzing with activity tomorrow as the Caribbean Football Union's Under-17 boys tournament gets underway. The Bahamas will be one of 4 teams taking part, and as Charles Fisher tells us tonight, our boys are ready to defend their home turf.
It was a light workout session for Team Bahamas, a few drills here and there, trying to get those legs loose. For Ari Brathwaite, the goal is simple.
We want to win. We didn't train this hard. We didn't come all this way to lose, so we want to win. That's the ultimate goal.
A shot in the second round of qualifiers at stake. Bermuda, Martinique, and Puerto Rico in the way of John Boswick III and Jonathan Miller.
I think we're just very prepared right now. We've been training for months now. It's just like the calm before the storm.
Hard work should pay off. We've been working very hard throughout these months, and our coach has really been pushing us, and he has belief that we can win all 3 of these games. 6 days a week practice and home field advantage should result in wins.
We've been going at it pretty hard. We've been having 5 sessions a week. We're having sessions in the afternoon to get used to the heat, and we've been doing a lot of physical training, beep tests, high-intensity sessions, and cross-countries at Fort Charlotte.
Head coach Dion Cadet likes what he sees.
I expect Team Bahamas to come out here on Wednesday and to demonstrate a quality of football that we've not seen here before. These boys have worked very hard on developing certain principles of the game, and they worked on their physical development and also the mental development. And like I said, I expect for the fans, the football aficionados, to actually look at these young men and realize that we've come a long way, and we're playing a different brand of football here in the Bahamas now that is a little more in line with where we need to be for international standards.
Team Bahamas kicks off against Bermuda Wednesday at 7 o'clock at the Roscoe Davies Field. For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
The Bahamas Lawn Tennis Association's Junior Development Committee held a tennis-a-thon over the weekend at the National Tennis Center, and O'Neill Mortimer was in a league of his own, breaking the rallying record of 1,568 consecutive balls set recently in Barbados. Not only did O'Neill break the record, he destroyed it, ending the day with a total of 2,696, and that's quite a feat according to committee chair Kim O'Kelly.
The girl who did it, at the end of it, when she made her mistake, her arm was hurting. So it's very difficult. It's so much focus that they have to put into it. They're very concentrated, and it's amazing. If they can transfer this over into their match play when they play any tournament, we're going to be the best. The Bahamas will be the best because these kids are doing an amazing thing right now.
The International Basketball Academy summer camp got underway yesterday at the Kendall Isaacs Gym, and a couple of U.S.-based coaches were in attendance, including Jeff Baer from Gettysburg High School in Pennsylvania.
They have a ton of athleticism. There's a lot of athletes in the gym. They also showed in the first drill that their conditioning is terrible because they got tired after 5 minutes. That's a combination. Again, they all have different skills. The question is, to be a college player, you got to have all the skills. So we're here to help them understand what they can do after we leave to keep getting better.
The Bahamas is fast becoming a top-tier sports tourism destination, and tonight Kelsey Johnson tells us about an upcoming event which is expected to reap enormous benefits.
Are you ready for some hard-hitting college football? Two of the top-ranked HBCU football squads will meet on the gridiron right here in the Bahamas on September 13th. The historical game between Central State University and Texas Southern University will kick off at 5 p.m. over at the National Thomas A. Robinson Stadium.
These are two powerful teams in the United States in the football circle. And when you look at the first of this and the way we've been promoting this, you're not only going to get the two teams and their audience, I think you're going to see many other, because of the HBCU circle coming over, of the 105 historical colleges coming to attend just to enjoy the experience.
The football game is just one of many activities planned for that weekend. A Battle of the Bands live tailgate concert with top recording artists, freestyle Greek step show, HBCU fair, and a beach party is also set.
This is history, bringing this to the Bahama Islands. And bringing an event like this, we think that it has an opportunity to uplift the community, because as we build in with the tourism department, I'm going should be everything everybody's saying these days. I'm going to the game, because it is history. And that's what we want to try to position here in the island. We're doing this as a partnership. We're not a third-party promoter just coming in and doing an event. This is an event tied in with the island of the Bahamas. And I think that's pretty unique, because in most situations, it's always been a third party just coming in saying, listen, I got a game, can we bring that to Thomas Robinson Stadium? Where in this specific instance, it is us partnering with the island to make it happen.
Kelsey Johnson, ZNS Total Sports.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned, the Bahamas Night continues after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.